We are live around the world. Welcome one, welcome all. This is I.J.W. inside the Chaos Zone. Welcome to Made in the Dungeon. Forgive my voice because life is twisted indeed. I may sound a bit cheeky indeed. That is how it be, but that will not stop the show. No, the show keeps on rocking as the dragon looks to get back into action here inside the Chaos Zone. Welcome one, welcome all. This is I.J.W. Made in the Dungeon. I am, of course, your ring announcer and your wrestling host live for this very evening. I am Solomon Riker. It is my honor, my pleasure, and my privilege to be right here with each and every one of you wrestling maniacs. That is right, Akira Tozawa stepping up against the dragon, the master versus the dragon. This is going to be one for the history books. Yes, if you missed it, I.J.W. fired back just a few moments ago with the Warrior Rumbles crowning two new champions. And of course, we fired back with the first of our two new shows, The Ultimate Warrior. If you missed them, hit that, stop that, run it back. History in the making it was, and we are back tonight with the second brand new live show Made in the Dungeon coming at you from the Chaos Zone, kicking off with our opening contest. Ring the bell. Here we go. The dragon. Tozawa right out of the gates, taking it to the dragon here. He's gonna feel that one. Put the dragon down quick, says Tozawa. And of course, on this very show, live here tonight, we have tournaments to crown contenders for the gold. They are fighting champions as Tozawa powers out of the gate, but the dragon bringing it back here. Spinning net breaker expertly executed by Steamboat, and a neck breaker to Tozawa. This is one interesting matchup here. The dragon looking to get back in action, keep their legacy alive. I mean, you know I.J.W. rules. If you don't, you're about to find out. Tozawa getting involved. The dragon versus Tozawa. And he strikes the dragon first. That has to be the way. Strike the dragon first. Tozawa on the attack. Tozawa powerful out of the gates towards the dragon. Just not letting up. First cover of the matchup. Will it be? A 1 count, says the dragon. Get a spotlight on that. Where you been at? As Akira Tozawa picks up Ricky Steamboat. Steamboat into the side of the ring now, and Tozawa back. Back inside. Looking for a dropkick there. The dragon's not home. Some vicious stingers to the chest of the dragon. What the hell is this? The dragon counters with like a kip-up cross body there to Akira Tozawa. Tozawa off the ropes now. The dragon looking for an elbow, but nobody's home. Tozawa sending the dragon into the corner with some more stingers off some chops. What is this now? Drop kick to the side of the skull, says Akira Tozawa. The dragon versus the master. Akira Tozawa back outside now. Everything and all will hurt you here. Tozawa fighting back as the dragon takes the upper hand here. Back in action. What the hell is this now? Akira Tozawa looking on the outside. The dragon's got to feel that, even though the dragon's body is armoured, and the Dragon's body can take a beating here. Steamboat is in trouble. Can he find his way back? Tozawa, what the hell is this? Oh, the Wizard! Perhaps vanquishing the Dragon. Will it be? It will not. The Dragon lives to fight. Oh my, we thought the Shining Wizard would have vanquished the Dragon, but the Dragon lives to fight on. Oh, the Dragon looking for implements of destruction here, but he's set down. Holy hell! Whoa! Vicious counter. Tozawa looking for a bit of trouble in paradise there, perhaps, but the Dragon ain't letting that happen. What the hell is this now? The Dragon contorting his body over Tozawa here, but Tozawa still fighting back. The Dragon counters. What the hell is this? This is gonna hurt you. Submission hold. Will Tozawa tap? Will Tozawa give up? Will Tozawa pass out? He will not. The Dragon releases and goes for a wonder. This is our opening contest at our debuting show made in the dungeon. Oh! Tozawa, a steel baseball bat across the ribs, says the Dragon. Good night, but Tozawa fights on. Down in the dungeon, the Master faces the Dragon. Ricky Steamboat now. Steamboat sending Tozawa into the steel. You're gonna feel that. Every part, every piece. Woo! Pain will entertain, as they say. And the Dragon continuing to beat down the Master, Akira Tozawa, sending him across the arena now. Across the chaos zone flies the Dragon. Ricky Steamboat now looking for a submission hold here. What's he got in mind? Wrenching the neck of Akira Tozawa. Bit of a whiplash there. Oh, looking for a knee, but Tozawa is not home. Tozawa fights. Oh, sending the Dragon into the steel, but I think he evaded. Oh! Lee hell inverted Rana. The spike to the skull of the Dragon. Is this the desolation of Smaug? Indeed. But the Dragon continues to bring it to Akira Tozawa in our opening contest of our second debuting show. The Dragon again back to Tozawa, hurting the body, the elements, the limbs. Oh, Tozawa! Too much pain, too much strain. The Dragon, Ricky Steamboat, picking up the victory against the Master, Akira Tozawa. What a hell of a match that was. Give it up for both warriors. Give it up for both compares. It seems the Dragon has been made in the dungeon. Right here, right now, it is a one-on-one match, as you may know. Last week, or should I say earlier this week, The Miz and Theory teaming up together, going one-on-one in their first ever tag team match against DIY. Unhappy with the results, The Miz is taking on live here tonight at Made in the Dungeon Tommaso Ciampa here, one half of DIY. This is going to be interesting. Thought we were going to see another tag, but we will. I spoke to Miz, I spoke to Theory, and they did say it ain't done, it ain't over. There is another tag team match in the works, but the Miz wants to put down one half. Wait a minute, Tommaso Ciampa stalking the Miz. I don't think the Miz realised he's stalking the Miz. Oh! From behind, Tommaso Ciampa putting a beat down on the Miz. I don't think they plan to have a match whatsoever. Ciampa had other ideas. Ciampa putting the beat down on the awesome one here. Fisherman suplex, brainbuster to the steel, the concrete. That'll kill you, that'll get you. The Miz feeling the pain. Tommaso Ciampa, the Miz had an idea of putting down one half of DIY, but I think the other half, Tommaso Ciampa of DIY, already jumped the gun. The Miz fighting back now, but to Ciampa not letting it happen, but he still continues to fight. Ciampa was the aggressor in this attack. Ciampa blindsiding the Miz as he made his way down to the chaos zone here. The Miz continues to fight. We need security out here, but they never seem to be. Where the hell they at? Are they doing their jobs? We don't think they are. We're letting the action continue as Ciampa is thrown into the ring. Wait a minute, the referee's decision. We're going for it. Ciampa now. A knee to the jaw of the Miz. Referee's decision is to start this matchup. Here we go. Miz taking his jacket off here as he takes another beatdown from Ciampa. Referee holds the key. Referee is in control. He has decided to start this matchup. Could this be? No, Northern Light suplex or a bridging German there by Tommaso Ciampa, but the Miz trying to fight his way back into this after being blindsided by one half of DIY. The Miz now looking for a quick victory, but Ciampa getting the shoulder up. It is not to be. The referee deciding to begin this match. They hold the power, they hold the key. We didn't think we were going to have a contest. Ciampa into the steel ring post there, the steel ring, as the Miz moved that turnbuckle. Nobody home. Ciampa continues here. Ciampa now sending the Miz off the ropes. Oh, belly to belly. Big back body drop there. Interesting. As Miz takes a back elbow, going down. The Miz on the apron now, taking a moment. Ciampa looking for it. Down goes the Miz to the outside. Ciampa on the attack now, the aggressor. As the Miz takes a beat down. The Miz in trouble, not really trying to get out of the gates, struggling to get some offense going, but he ain't shutting it down. He's going, the Miz with the hit kicks, the awesome kickers indeed, to the skull of Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa is down and out on the outside. Wait a minute. Why is the referee counting? Is this a last man standing? Have they decided? What is going on here at Made in the Dungeon live inside the Chaos Zone? I did not know this was a last man standing or last warrior standing match, but the referee seems to be counting. They seem to know what the hell is going on. Tommaso Ciampa, boom! Oh, wait a minute, quick cover. There's a cover. The Miz getting the shoulder up, counting, pinning. What is going on here? Anything is possible. I'm the host and I've got no idea in hell what goes down as the Miz removes another turnbuckle there from the ring here. The Miz now looking, is this a figure four? The Miz with a figure four on Tommaso Ciampa here. Will Tommaso Ciampa, will he tap? Will he give up? Will he pass out? We don't know. The Miz on the outside now. Is the Miz gonna fly? I think he is. Referee resealing the steel. Look out! Double axe handle to the top of the skull of Tommaso Ciampa and an elbow to the spine. The Awesome One trying to pop out of the gates after that brutal blindsided attack by Tommaso Ciampa. What is this now? Referee sealed it! Snake eyes by the Miz. That could have been devastating if that steel was still exposed. As it says right there, kneel to the steel, because you will kneel, because that steel, that steel makes you kneel, as the Miz puts the hurting on Tommaso Ciampa with a boot through the skull. The Miz fired up now, looking for it. Oh, that was a Claymore-like knee to Tommaso Ciampa. Are we looking for the finale? We might have been, but Ciampa says not quite yet, as Ciampa scoops up, jumps down, ducks down, back elbow to the Miz. Ciampa trying to get back in this. I mean, Ciampa was the aggressor. Ciampa was on top here from the early going as he blindsided the Miz. What the hell is this? Fisherman suplex, brainbuster like the Miz. The veteran Miz, the smart Miz, rolling out, but Ciampa up high, following the Miz, shutting him down, putting the hurt on him with some stomps to the skull and the chest of the Awesome One. Ciampa again putting the hurt on the Miz. Ciampa has been vicious and brutal in this battle here. He continues. The Miz counters out here. Kick to the midsection. Ciampa sitting him down again. Good night, Miz, perhaps. Will it be two? Will the Miz? Good night, Miz. Ciampa has been made in the dungeon as he seeks victory over the Awesome One. Holy hell, contest number 2 as Ciampa seeks out victory. Thought this was going to be a tag team match, but there will be tag team aplenty as we rock wild and flow on indeed. Up next we have Bayley giving an opportunity to the welcoming Maxine Dupree. Bayley sharing the love, sharing the care, and as you can see, Bayley is battle damaged. Yes, earlier this week, Bayley and Raquel Rodriguez battling for the ages, but Bayley still in action, the good warrior. Bayley is, and the fighting champion Bayley is. She's taking on Maxine Dupree live tonight here at Made in the Dungeon inside the Chaos Zone. Making her way down. The audience, the universe giving her a hand. The champ enters the arena as we welcome the newly formed Maxine Dupree, making her way back into the Warrior Rumble. As you can see there, Bayley worse for wear. Got the shoulder and the hand and the ribs taped up, that brace on that knee. How battle damaged is Bayley, we can visually see, but physically, mentally, will Bayley slay tonight? I mean, this is a friendly, honourable contest. The title is not on the line, but like I said, tonight we have 2 matchups, 2 competitions, 2 crown contenders for the gold. We have a men's warrior contest and a women's warrior contest to crown contenders for the gold, as Maxine Dupree makes her way down to the chaoszone. Her first open singles match here in I.J.W. as she steps in against Bayley. Perhaps, sadly, not 100% Bayley, but Maxine can see that. Maxine knows this. These will be factors in the battle here tonight. Will Maxine target the limbs? Will Maxine take advantage of Bayley's injuries? We're about to find out here in just a few moments as the bell rings. Here we go, moments away. Bayley is ready. A fighting champ, Maxine, is ready. Ring it, says the ref. Here we go, Maxine out of the gate, but Bayley shutting that down quick. Offensive by Maxine off the ropes. Bayley, Luthen's press here. Whiplashing the skull of Maxine onto the canvas here. Bayley's got to be quick here. Bayley's got to try and end this as soon as she can. The longer it goes, the more damage Bayley will take. Bayley now suplex to Maxine. Snapped quick there. Bayley off the ropes. Bayley looking for her. Oh, an elbow. Michaels like beautifully executed there by the champ. Maxine in trouble. The veteran Bayley here, and you could say Maxine, oh, guillotine, stun gun. You could say Maxine was already made in the dungeon. Bayley looking for instruments of torture. Maxine going to feel the sting. She does not. She puts a stop to it. Maxine did not want to feel that as Bayley is taken down. Here comes Maxine with a flurry of strikes and kicks onto the steel. Goes Bayley. That injured, battle damaged body of Bayley is going to feel that wear and tear. Oh no, Maxine! Holy hell! To the ribs. Maxine is taking advantage here of the battle damaged body, but the fighting champ Bayley coming back after that vicious sledgehammer shot to the midsection. She's got to feel that. Holy hell. Back into the ring now. What is Bayley doing? Running like a maniac here. Quicksilver-like as Maxine. Waistlock takedown to the champ here. Bayley has the upper hand. Oh, Bayley! Popping the arm of Maxine. Battle damage in the body of Maxine, so she knows here. Just this past week, Bayley was in a vicious brawl against Raquel Rodriguez, and then, of course, an even more brutal last Warrior Standing match just a few days prior. That's why Bayley be feeling it. What's Bayley getting now? Maxine, wait for it as Bayley brings in the table now. Maxine taking it right out to Bayley now. Bayley counters inverted DDT on the steel there to Maxine Dupree as Bayley continues to beat down the challenger. I mean, the gold's not on the line, but continuing to beat down Maxine Dupree here. Dupree holding her own. What is this? Into the steel. Oh, Maxine evades here. But Bayley still on top as she throws Maxine back into the ring. Bayley goes around now looking for more instruments of destruction as Maxine is down in ring here. Oh, Maxine tasting the steel to the spine. Kneel to the steel. Maxine kicking out. Not even a 1 count. Maxine has that fighting spirit. My oh my here. Off the ropes goes Maxine. Ducks down, does Bayley. Jumps over, does Bayley. Back elbow. Maxine landing on that table. That's got to sting you there. Bayley now. Oh, but Maxine fights back. Oh, and a lariat takes down Bayley. And again, a flurry of energy. A flurry of momentum by Maxine Dupree. Bayley in the corner now. A splash by Maxine. Quick cover. Will it be to the injured champion? And Bayley kicking out. That would have been an upset there for Bayley. Maxine got that victory there. Oh, and another splash by Maxine. What the hell is this? Maxine fired up. She's shimming. She's shaking here. Whoa! Maxine with a worm here to Bayley. Elbow. Getting a bit of old school. Is it getting hot in here? Or is it Scotty too hot? Just me. Woo! Maxine setting up the table into the corner. Bayley now in trouble as Maxine takes Bayley to the other side here. I think we know. Whoa, Bayley counters here. I think we knew what was going to happen there. Bayley counters. Wait a minute. Straight into a Bayley to belly. To Maxine Dupree. Back to her feet. Bayley lying in wait. Oh, good night, Maxine, as she tastes defeat. Bayley picks up the victory. The fighting champion continues to fight. Bayley stands victorious here. Letting out some of her frustration, the pent-up anger, the pent-up rage that perhaps Raquel Rodriguez awakened here. And speaking of pent-up rage, speaking of frustration, give it up for Maxine Dupree. What a hand as Bayley is made in the dungeon. The chaos, the carnage continues because, like I said, speaking of pent-up rage, speaking of frustration, Bayley is not the only one. Raquel is not the only one because Lita stepping in to the chaos zone in a side, well, within a tables match against Rhea Ripley. Yes, because this just past week it was a triple threat match. The man Becky Lynch, Lita, the Rock Goddess, and the brutal one Rhea. Triple threat match, tables. Rhea Ripley not messing around, just manhandling Lita, picking her up and putting her through that table like nothing, like nobody's business, like Quicksilver, so fast, blink and you'd miss it. Now Lita trying to get some redemption, Lita trying to bring it back as she returns to action here, returning to the Chaos Zone. Like I said, we saw her in the Warrior Rumble. It had been quite a moment since we last saw Lita step in. Now this is Lita's first single match inside the Chaos Zone for quite some time, and she has chosen to challenge the brutal goddess, the brutal Mammy Rhea Ripley, because of course Mammy is always on top, and this isn't just your ordinary match, this is a tables match. Rhea Ripley bringing out a championship yet again, brandishing the gold. Like we say, if you want to be champion, prophesize your victory, hold the gold. I mean, Dirty Dominic Mysterio did the same, Rhea Ripley's doing the same. It has happened before as Rhea Ripley makes her way down to the Chaos Zone to face Lita in this tables match. Will Mammy be on top again? Will Mammy set down the rock and roll metal goddess Lita? We will find out in just a few moments. This is going to be a contest for the ages. This is going to be one for the history books, and I for one cannot wait to see what unfolds, what goes down here inside the Chaos Zone. If there's one thing you know about I.J.W, it is unpredictable, it is unfiltered. I do not even know what will go down. I mean, I'm the host, I'm the wrestling ring announcer, I'm your wrestling host. I'm here, I'm rocking, I'm rolling. It's all unpredictable. We gonna find out. We gonna find out in just a few moments. Well, the universe is behind this fully. The bell rings. Lita out of the gates. Oh, Lita, like the Flash, like Quicksilver. She's there, she's not. Taking it to Rhea Ripley here. Rhea's in the corner, stunned. Lita in and out of the ring. What's Lita looking for? Perhaps thinking, forget the tables, but wants to do more damage to Rhea Ripley. Yes, she is. She's beating down Mammy in the corner here. Oh, but Rhea counters. Lita right out of the gates in the early going, but Rhea back to it, slamming Lita to the canvas now, and a beat down to Lita. Pummeling the skull of Lita is Rhea Ripley, and some shots to the chest here by Rhea Ripley. Oh, but Lita with a side kick to the skull and an elbow to the chest of Rhea Ripley. To her feet now. Lita has the upper hand. Russian leg sweep, sweeping the leg. Taking down Mammy here. Mammy back to her feet. Irish whip goes Lita. Lita with a flapjack to Rhea Ripley. Executed perfectly now, working the legs of Rhea. Mule kick. Rhea counters. Lita's down. Oh, clubbing blow, but Lita's not home. The speed of Lita, but Rhea still gets her hands on Lita, taking her to the corner with some stinger chops here. Alley-oop, farewell to the spine. Gonna feel that. Now Rhea the first to bring in the table. Lita was gonna do it before she thought about it. Rhea bringing in the table. Lita composing herself in the corner. Too late. Rhea has Lita now wrenching that arm here. Another one for good measure. Enjoy your flight. Rhea Ripley now bringing Lita to her feet. Clubbing blow. Lita counters. Kick to the midsection. Rhea Ripley with a flurry of energy. Oh! A knee to the jaw. But Lita rolls out. Smart and wise. Lita has the table, but Rhea Ripley in suit here. Bringing it to Lita. The fighting brutality. Lita fights out now. Hurricane Rana. Oh, almost onto a table. There goes Rhea Ripley at the hands of Lita now. Lita sent back in, evades, but Rhea has her hands on her, bringing her off the apron now, bouncing off that steel girder that lines, supports the ring. It's gonna hurt you. Rhea Ripley now over to the other side, looking for twisted instruments. Oh, Lita's gonna feel the sting, but she's back to her feet with a drop kick. Rhea stays up, does not go down. Rhea sent across the arena as Lita brings up that table. Rhea Ripley now back in the ring. Rhea Ripley with a table of her own. Lita setting in a table as Rhea Ripley holds the table, sets it up now. Dangerous position, falls out of the ring as Lita flurrying now with some lariats and a spinning sweeper. Taking down Rhea Ripley. That table that Rhea set up fell out of the ring. Lita setting up a table herself, but with a drop kick to the spine here. Oh, and wood meets skull. Chooses steel, but in this case it was wood. Rhea Ripley on top now, but Lita counters here. Kick to the midsection. What the hell is this? Twist of fall! Twist of fate here by Lita. Bringing out the old school. Rhea on the table. Lita now looking to put... Oh! Revenge! Played out. Lita made in the dungeon. Rhea Ripley Hurricane Rana flipping through that table here. Holy hell. What a piece here. I think we're going to see that again. I think we're going to see that again. Holy hell, up next we have... oh, you can see it right there. Matt Coffey back in action. This past week, he took on The Undertaker. And of course, Taker stood victorious. But Matt Coffey, what a bruiser, what a brawler, what a fighter. He has challenged the original, the OG bruiser, the OG brawler, Sheamus, to a contest right here, right now, live at Made in the Dungeon. This match is flowing up next. Do not go anywhere as Matt Coffey takes on the original brawler, the original bruiser, the Celtic warrior, Sheamus, inside the Chaos Zone, live at Made in the Dungeon. This is I.J.W. I am your ring announcer, your wrestling host. I'm Solomon Riker. We will return in just a few moments after these twisted, brutal, brawler, bruiser messages. I hope to see you in just a few moments. You legends. I.J.W. flows on.